Guys, I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, I got a story for you out of Simi Valley, California. I don't know where Simi Valley is, but shout out. And this is a story that's going around the internet. This broke over the weekend, and more information has come out. And the story I'm talking about is about this young man up here. This young man was jumped and brutally beaten by 4 white kids during a fight outside of, I think it was a movie theater, in which they called him a bunch of racist N-words, and he was hurt in this physically and emotionally and psychologically. And they had town hall meetings, and neighbors and citizens are upset about this. I want you guys to take a look at this, and we'll come back and talk about it. This right here is truly disgusting, man.
A brutal beatdown filled with racial slurs. Police have now arrested 4 teens after this brawl in Simi Valley. But tonight, some community members furious and say more needs to be done for justice to be served.
KCAL's Gio and Signaris live in Simi Valley with the reaction following tonight's city council meeting. Gio?
Juan, Susie, good evening to you both. That's right. This all started on Friday night outside of a movie theater. Fast forward to tonight at City Hall, and the main headline here was disappointment and anger. One by one, residents got up there and expressed loud and clear what they want to happen next.
Just hearing about what happened at Regal sounded like something that was 100 years ago, but it happened 3 days ago.
A fiery and passionate city council meeting in Simi Valley tonight as the community reacts to the now viral videos of a brutal beatdown late Friday night.
To the figures with actual authority, get these aggressors off the streets, as they've proven to be nothing but unremorseful.
Resident after resident coming to the podium, pleading for the council to hold Simi Valley police officers accountable and for the district attorney to file hate crime charges.
Racism is taught in the home. So whoever the parents of these kids are, you are raising them that way.
Police say 2 18-year-olds were hurt in the attack. One white, the other, Michael Robinson, is black. But Robinson's attorney, Jamal Tucson, says his client was specifically targeted.
He was the only African American, and that's why this is a targeted hate crime. As they were attacking him, they were yelling racial slurs. It is crystal clear what transpired.
One of the videos shows the victim trying to stave off the crowd with a chair before making a run for it. The aggressors can be heard shouting racial slurs as they catch up with him. Tucson says Robinson is still recovering, physically and emotionally, from what happened.
He has a broken tooth. He has an ongoing concussion to which he still has headaches to this day. He doesn't remember the entire incident, as well as he had damage to his back and spine.
Police say the teens were part of 2 groups with a history of altercations, but the department confirms one of the suspects is related to a police officer, something that residents tonight argue represents a more troubling long-term issue.
When we ignore or excuse this kind of behavior, we're sending a message that racism is allowed to exist in our community. We can't let that happen.
Police have said that relationship has no bearing on this investigation and that the employee's family member is cooperating. Now, the community waits to see whether the investigation delivers the answers and action they're demanding.
Don't offer your community empty placations. Take action.
Robinson's attorney says he's hoping for a transparent investigation, including for all the suspects to face what he says are appropriate charges. In the meantime, Simi Valley police say the investigation is ongoing, including into looking into whether that fight constitutes a hate crime. Reporting from Simi Valley, I'm Gio and Signaris, KCAL News.
Well, that young man is speaking out for the very first time, and he says he was a victim of a hate crime, and he wants justice.
In multiple videos, you can see Michael Robinson being attacked by a group of teenagers outside the Regal Cinema in Simi Valley on Friday night. They not only beat him, but repeatedly called him the N-word.
Am I right then?
At one point, Michael picks up a chair to shield himself, but it doesn't work.
And they end up pushing my head into a trash can, and they start hitting me in the back of my head. Like, this whole time, I wasn't getting hit anywhere else but the back of my head.
Michael says he doesn't know the kids who attacked him. He recalls that they first tried to target one of his smaller friends before turning their rage on him.
Honestly, I thought I was gonna die. because I know what happens when you get hit on the back of your head. And you could have internal bleeding, you could have brain damage.
When you first saw the videos, what was your reaction?
Disgusted, appalled, very concerned.
Brittany Martin is Michael's guardian.
He was hunted down, and it was very disgusting.
Why do you think that happened?
Well, these kids, this is not the first time of these kids actually doing this.
Brittany alleges that other black and brown teens have also been targeted by the same group of white teenagers. One of them, the son of a police officer seen here in this video.
With all the cops, guys. Yeah. We own this.
I just want transparency. I want them to be thorough.
Attorney Jamal Tucson is representing Michael.
If they can't be neutral and impartial, given the alleged attackers and their relationship with this particular department, maybe a third party should come in and investigate and take it over.
Honestly, I don't hate those kids. I don't feel any animosity towards them. I pity them, honestly, because what they just did was sick. It was evil, and they honestly it was not right.
The Simi Valley Police Department issued a statement that says, in part, the identified suspects are all juveniles. The 4 juveniles have been contacted and were arrested for battery. This investigation is continuing and will be presented to the Ventura County District Attorney's Office. Additional charges may be filed. The family says they hired an attorney to make sure that the appropriate charges are filed, and they are also considering suing the parents of the teenagers involved. Alex, Christine?
You had a disgusting display put on the center stage for the world to see. And you've seen a lot of people coming out on Mars because they don't want no parts of that type of shit, especially when you run around here doing racist type shit, is calling people the N-word, got it on camera, you jumping on him. Now, if you paid attention to the story, it said the black guy was with some other kids, and these bullies came up on them, and they tried to get up on a little guy, and he came to defend them, and they attacked him, calling him the N-word and everything, to where the whole brunt of the fight became his fight. Now, I'm gonna tell you something. People that see this type of shit or do this type of shit, these type of people have one distinctive trait. They fight, they pick out people that they don't think can hurt them or will hurt them back. And you seen the guy getting hit. He's like this. He got a cheer. He's scared. They obviously see he's scared. They know somebody's recording it. They talking all of this shit. They tougher than tough. And they doing all of this stuff to this boy. Then you heard the one guy, oh, ain't no cops around. We run this shit. Stupid shit kids do. You know what I'm saying? Me, myself, honestly, I wouldn't have let that shit go down if I was there. You know what I'm saying? Even as a grown-ass man and they was kids, I'd have jumped out there and stopped that shit. You know what I'm saying? But, I mean, these people pick people that they know ain't going to fight them back or match that energy of crazy. You know what I'm saying? And I think his guardian, the lady, is doing the right thing. You got you an attorney. You know what I'm saying? The townspeople and all that shit is upset and irate. They talking about shit because they don't want this thing to spill into something bigger than it is. Because a lot of people ain't down with that shit, regardless of what color they are. Everybody got their own problems out here. And here you got some stupid ass kids doing some monkey shit, running around here fighting in the street and saying the N-word and stuff. It's not a good look. It's not. They got an attorney. They gonna make sure the right charges is issued, and they gonna sue him. I would do that. It's the best you can do. Looking at that boy, I'm being honest. I'm not calling him soft, but he is not no street type kid. No more than sure the ones that was fighting him wasn't either. You know what I'm saying? This whole thing is disgusting, man. You know what I mean? Because if he was my kid and I seen that shit, all hell would have broke loose. Me, I'm not the kind of person a lot of times I go and talk to the cops and all this other stuff. I'd have been like, yo, you know who they are? All right, and they just started disappearing just like that. Seriously, people fuck around with people that they think won't do nothing to them, but they don't know who's affiliated or related to a person that will do something when that other person you was bullying won't. People better get this shit through their heads. I mean, kids do stupid shit. I hate seeing fighting in the street, whether it's women fighting women, boys fighting boys, just whatever. I don't know what it is now with these teenagers just trying to kill each other all the goddamn time. The simplest slight ends with not a one-on-one fight, but a 50-on-1 fight. Just stupid shit out here. Either way, man, I hope that they have everything coming to them, and I hope this young man gets the justice that he does deserve. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Take care. This is some dumb shit.